Welcome back to Sign and Slabbed. I am your host, David, and in this video, I'm going to break down my pickups from the Dallas Card Show this last weekend. I have a separate video that I will post of my kind of recap and review of the show. So this is specific just for the pickups that I made at the show. So here we go. First up, we got a trio of Mike Trout cards. Everyone knows I like Mike Trout stuff. Kind of enjoying the lower prices for now because it's letting me get into some of this stuff at prices that are a lot more affordable than they had been previously. First up here, we've got the 2017 Topps Chrome Sepia Refractor. I'm working on the Mike Trout subset, I guess, of these. Trying to pick up his Topps Chrome Sepia from each of the years that they were made. Most of the years, these cards are not numbered. This one is not numbered. But I did not have the 2017 yet. Actually ran across this as trade night. Cost me like 35 bucks, I think. So pretty affordable. I think these are going to look super cool once I kind of finish the run. So keep your eyes out for that. I'm not too far away from getting caught up into the last sort of year or two. There's a couple I still need. His early ones, I think they are actually numbered, and they can be a little bit expensive. So anyway, but 2017 Chrome Sepia Mike Trout. Next up, let's do the 2015 Topps Chrome Refractor variation. So you can see some refractory action there. I think this one's called the, well, they didn't put it on the Beckett slab. I think PSA may call this yelling or celebrating. Anyway, nice smiley Mike Trout variations. Pretty low production level card. Definitely low pop in the higher grades. So when I had this offered to me, I couldn't pass it up. And then last Mike Trout, we have the 2013 Topps Catching Pose. This is, I think, one of his first short print cards. So again, when I see these, especially in PSA 10, PSA 9 too, but particularly PSA 10, when I can find them in PSA 10 at reasonable price, I try to snatch them up. I think these are just going to have good long-term value. There shouldn't be enough of these to go around if people are really going to kind of PC Trout stuff, especially the image variations and short prints. So there's that. Moving along, some quarterbacks. We'll start with some combo, modern vintage concept. We'll do the modern guy first. This is my first Joe Burrow card. Picked it up in a deal. Felt like it was pretty cheap. It's just sort of a filler in a deal I did. But here you got the 2021 Mosaic Honeycomb. So you got the, what do they call them? Prismy? I don't know. I still call it a refractor. You got your honeycomb, and you could see your honeycomb design over here. But anyway, it's a little bit of a gold feel to it, so it's a pretty cool card. They're not serial numbered, but it doesn't matter. I think it was pretty low pop, maybe 4 of them. Again, not surprising, but was kind of happy to have this again as a first Burrow card. I'll probably put this into my eBay shop to see what I can get for it, but still, Joe Burrow. Next up, we've got the 2022 Prism Green Shimmer Auto color match for your boy Joe Namath. So I don't necessarily love, it's a sticker auto, but still numbered, where's the number? Numbered out of 5. This is number 3 of 5. Again, took it in a trade. Wasn't really sure what it's worth. Don't know that I gave whatever value I gave for it, but it's a pretty cool looking card. Seems like the modern guys like to collect this stuff. I mean, way different than getting his rookie card signed, but I understand the appeal to this kind of stuff. Again, kind of like the color match, the refractory, whatever, shimmery action. I think it works on this, so this one will definitely be for sale. And then, last but not least, Joe Cool. We've got his second year, 1982 Topps signed. Got the 10 auto. Nice looking card in your Beckett holder. Card's a little shifted. I mean, it's not going to grade high, but you hear me sell it, so I don't really care about that. I just want it to look good. This one was and to throw in at the end of a deal too. So, when you're ever trading with me and you need to bridge the gap, you can always like chunk Hall of Fame autograph cards at me, and that'll pretty usually get it done. Something that was returned to me while we're on the autograph front. These were cards that were signed out in Burbank the previous weekend. Fernando was at the Burbank Card Show signing autographs, and my good bud Charlie from Card Games did yeoman's work and stood in the stupid line and got my card signed for me. These will be headed off to PSA soon for slabbing and likely only autograph grading. They're not high grade cards, but here we go. Fernando 1, Fernando 2. This one looks really nice. Fernando 3. Fernando's got such a great autograph. Fernando 4. Fernando number 5. Fernando number 6. And lucky Fernando number 7. This card is your 1981 Topps Traded, so it's not technically his rookie card, but it's the first time he appeared on a card by himself. And so, anyway, was happy to get these done. Fernando doesn't do a lot of signings, and again, thanks to Charlie for getting these done. For those of you that get these cards signed from the early 80s, you do have to prep them right. So, like, I do think if you noticed, most of my autographs, they look pretty good. I think these things are going to 10. I got to give them one final once over. But you have to prep the cards correctly, or they will absolutely bubble on you when you get them signed, even with the Sharpies. But anyway, happy to add those Fernandos. Got a couple things in mind for those. All right, continuing with pickups. I picked this up in a trade. We've got the 2010 Topps Chrome Indomitian Sue rookie card in a blue refractor. These are numbered to 199. I maybe a somewhat polarizing player, but start out with the Lions. I love the blue refractor color match with this on the rookie. Didn't know a lot about it. Again, was in a deal that I needed to kind of have a filler. This ended up being the card that I took, so it'll be out on eBay soon, and we'll see what happens. If I just need to get my value back out of it from the trade. But I think I actually might be able to make a little bit on this. This sort of stuff's not very high pop. Again, high caliber, Hall of Fame, I think, level player. Maybe a lot of people don't necessarily like him, but people that are collecting that stuff or need it for like registry sets or whatever, there won't be enough of it to go around. So pretty low risk pickup, I think. Now we're going to get into, we're about to get into some goats here. All right. First one, we've got 93 SP Derek Jeter. I think it's probably his best rookie card. I took this one in a trade as well. Really was interested in it because of the 10 centering. That big deal on this card in particular. And my other three subgrades, 2 9s and a 9.5. These cards kind of price all over the place depending on the subgrades, but I was especially interested to have that 10 subgrade. This thing's only a half point away from being a 9.5. but looking it over, I really don't think the corners will bump. Not sure about the edges, but so I don't know. I may look those over too. This could be a card that maybe somebody on a review could actually get bumped and change the value of this immensely. But the corners I definitely do not believe are going to bump to a 9.5. So this card I really think is in the right holder. But a really sharp example of the 93 SP. Then, it's the first time I've owned this. Definitely a GOAT here. 1997 Browns Boxing Floyd Mayweather Jr. rookie card in a PSA 9. It's pretty rare. It's just a tough card. I think as boxing continues to sort of gain popularity in the collecting world, you know, Floyd, obviously, Money Mayweather is very well known, does signings. I kind of half thinking about maybe busting this out and getting it signed. I don't know. It could be tough. It's a pretty expensive card to be busting out to ink up, but certainly could change the value of it drastically if you get it back in the 9 holder and were to score a 10 auto, which is actually pretty tough to do with Floyd. So not sure what I'm going to do with this. I may list it for sale for a while and see what happens, and then if and when he has another signing come up, I'll have a decision to make. But Floyd Mayweather rookie. Next, another GOAT. 2004 Topps Chrome Kobe Bryant Gold. These are numbered out of 99. So I've been slowly trying to pick off all the Kobe Golds. It may be a futile effort. These things are expensive, even in 9s. I don't know. I may run out of juice. But for now, because this was offered up to me in a trade, I went for it. Look, these sorts of cards speak for themselves. So happy to add it. I've got a couple more. We'll see if I can keep going with them. I don't know. Have to see how it goes. But anyway, appreciated that coming up in a trade. And last but not least, and I'm sure you're thinking, geez, dude, how do you beat a Kobe Bryant Chrome Gold Refractor? Well, this is definitely a lot more my PC, you know, my PC lane. Another GOAT. Picked this up in a trade with my guys at Card Games. T206 Green Portrait Ty Cobb PSA 2.5. This is just a really super clean 2.5. So clean. PWCC gave it one of its stickers, the A sticker, which is actually, I think, the lowest grade of the sticker that they give out. But anyway, above average, top 30%. Some people care about that stuff. I tend to just use my eyes. I don't need a sticker to tell me this is like a really good looking card. But you know, looking at it, I'll give it another pretty thorough inspection. I didn't see any like spider wrinkles and stuff like that, which is usually and when you have a PSA 2.5, there's an indication you probably got some creasing or wrinkling or something in there. So I got to give it a really good look again with a flashlight and kind of dig in. But you know, if this thing doesn't really have wrinkles or previous creasing, whatever, and it's just kind of around a little bit of edge issues on the top, and then just these rounded corners, like, I mean, this is I mean, the color on this card and the registration is off the charts good. So I had to trade a big card to get this. But I got this card and some money because I needed to pay some bills. And you know, as always, the Card Games guys were awesome. So shout out to Charlie and especially Aiden and Eric, who were the ones that handled this deal with me. So anyway, those are the Dallas Card Show pickups that I had. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love to hear comments about these pickups. So if you would, please comment on that. And Otherwise, hope you have a great rest of your week, and go over and watch my other video that does the review and the recap of the show and trade night. I think hopefully you'll find it entertaining and educational. If you like this stuff, please hit subscribe, tell your friends, comment, follow here, Instagram, and we will see you again very, very soon. Sign and Slab, signing out.